Greetings from Cambridge, Massachusetts, home of MIT, which is where we are today to bring you yet another edition of Stateside Footy, the American cable access program that features the sport of Australian rules football as it's played here in the U.S. Alongside camera person Stacey Robert, I'm Bill Robert, and today we're here to bring you this Boston Demons Metro League match between the River Rats and the Lobstermen. This is the third straight week that we've seen the Lobstermen in action. The first week they played the River Rats, then the Old Boy Demons, and this week they're at it with the River Rats once again. So far, the two teams the Lobstermen have faced have one thing in common. They've both handed the Lobbies a sizable defeat. The Rats topped them by a score of 18-17-125 to 10-8-68. The Old Boys got them as well, almost pulling out to a 100-point lead and finishing out the scoring at 23-18-156 to 9-4-58. So the Lobstermen gear up for a rematch of Metro Round 1 with a singular purpose in mind: exact revenge for the previous beating at the hands of the River Rats. And they'll set off on that path right here after the break. Coming up next, it's Metro-style Australian rules football on a Saturday morning in Cambridge. They'll put up the ball in just a few minutes, and when they do, we'll put it up right here on Stateside Footy. Just about ready to put it up here at MIT, Briggs Field here in Cambridge today. It's the River Rats and the Lobstermen on Stateside Footy, and we have action. And going through now, trying to move it ahead. We've got the Lobstermen, but the River Rats trying to take it away right now. Goes out to handball to Scheibels of the Lobstermen. I'm sorry, it's not Scheibels, it's Eric Jordica. He kicks it over to David Meisner, who can't hang on to it. Meisner tries to handball it over. He's taken down. There's a tackle. Ball's still on the ground. And the River Rats trying to get away with it right now. Jim Murray trying to handball it ahead. Ball is on the ground, and with it is Ross Druckenmiller. Kicks it out and taken there for a mark by Eric Jordica. Moving in now and goes off a couple of hands, goes back to ground. A couple of players bounce off the ground as well. With it now is Meisner. Meisner with a kick, and it looks like it's going to go through. I believe that'll be a behind. I just have to double check here. And indeed, they're taking a kick in from the back goal square, so that is the first one. So the Lobstermen scoring the first point, and they lead now 1 behind to 0. Diddly squat, however you want to put it. Kicked ahead now by David Knezovic, and it's taken there by Earl Even, who moves ahead. Currently outrunning Ari Jonik. Big kick, and I think he got pinged for running too long. Yes, he did. Earl Even for the Lobstermen. Taking the opposition mark, tried to run ahead. He had Ari Jonik dead on his heels. However, he didn't bounce the ball, so he gets called for running too far. As a result, the River Rats will get a free kick. And Druckenmiller kicks it ahead now. And Ari Jonik has it now. He kicks it ahead. And it's knocked down. Even's got it, but now Liv Katz with it. Katz kicks it toward the goalpost, and it's going to go through. That's a goal. River Rats with their first points. A major score. Now they lead the Lobstermen 1 straight 6 to 1 behind 1. As they get set to put it back up at center. Saturday morning, it's actually been pretty hot last few days. It cooled down a little bit today, which is good for these guys. Rather than be playing in 70 and 80 degree weather than the 100 degrees we had the last couple of days. And handball goes over now over the head and fumbled there by Druckenmiller. Big kick towards the sticks. Jordica going back to get it. It's going to go through for a behind, though. And Jordica to take the kick now. That was back square. Rusty Smith has it now. Tries to handball it over to David Meisner. It's going to go out of bounds, and we'll have a boundary throw in. Current score, the River Rats, 1 goal, 1 behind, 7 points, and the Lobstermen, 1 behind, 1 point so far. Lobstermen have played 2 games so far in this early Metro season, have yet to earn a victory. And out of the ruck, it goes back out of bounds. They'll ball it up actually again for the boundary throw in. Ed Callahan acting as your boundary umpire for the day. And it's knocked over. Knezovic tries to hit out to advantage, but it winds up going to the Lobstermen. Smith has it now. Oh, it goes off a hand. Katz has it now. Katz is taken down. And the ball is loose. Jonik tries to kick it ahead, kicks it out the back of Rusty Smith. One of the easiest smothers he'll ever have. Jordic has got it now. Handball over to Matt Schibbles. He kicks it ahead now. Big, long kick. However, the only person there is Knezovic, and he'll take the opposition mark. Knezovic kicks ahead. Looking for, and not getting, Mike Shepard, it looked like. Earl Even winds up getting it. Actually, it was number 4 for the River Rats, Aaron Ten Burn. And the River Rats now kick. Back there is Jordica. He can't hold on to it, though. And Aaron looking for it, can't get it. Battle for it there as well. Jim Murray battling. Lobstermen take it back, though. However, once again, David Knezovic with the opposition mark, giving it back to the River Rats. Kicks it up now, looking for Lev Katz. And Katz can't come down with it. He's being harassed there by Schibbles. With it now is Jonik. Jonik with a kick toward the sticks. I believe the first one to get there is going to be Jonik, and it is. He stays in bounds. Still a live ball. And he kicks it over. Oh, Rusty Smith takes the mark in full stride, and then he kicks it toward the sticks. And actually, it's going to be taken there by Meisner. Meisner gets the kick. So Meisner, who's got the 1 point for the Lobstermen, could add to it right now. It looks to be a pretty straight kick. That's a goal. And scores a level here at MIT. Each team now 1-1-7. As they'll bring it back to center to ball it up once again and get things underway. Early first period action here, first quarter here at the Briggs Field on the campus of MIT. You're watching it on Stateside Footy. And hit out to advantage there by Connor. Actually, I'm sorry, that was Sean Burbank. Oh, marked right in front. And that's Shippers, number 19. Lobstermen with a chance to take the early lead. And they've got it. That's a goal. Two 1-13 now to 1-1-7. And Shippers increases his lead for the Golden Boot Award. I believe that is his 10th goal of this Metro competition, which puts him 2 ahead Grant Dawson, who is not here again this week. Up he goes. And hit out to advantage by the Lobstermen. Kicked ahead off the ground, soccered ahead, but taken out by Knezovic. Knezovic with a kick. Looking for Aaron. Goes past him, though. And it's going to be taken by Jordica. Jordica kicks it just to grub her off the ground. Taken there by Burbank. Burbank handballs it ahead now, going over to Shibbles. He kicks it ahead. Oh, right into the hands of his opposite, number 6, Mike Shepard. Shepard with a kick taken by Earl Even. He's going to kick it. Oh, it's, I don't know if he was looking for someone there or if the kick went off the side of his foot. It does go to ground, and with it now is Knezovic. Handball to Ari Jonik. Jonik has it. He just handballs it ahead. Knocked away by Meisner. Meisner's got it now. He's tackled, though, by Murray. And with it is Smith. Handball back to Even, back to Smith. Over to Shibbles. Shibbles juggles, but he's got it. Big kick. I don't know if it's got the carry. And no, there's a marking contest in front. Meisner's got it now, but he's held up. Loose ball, and looks like that's another behind for the Lobstermen. 2-2-14 now. As the River Rats take the kick in rather. And Jonik now handballs to Druckenmiller. Looking for Knezovic, can't find him as he's in a foot race with 2 Lobstermen. Jordic has got it in his own back goal square, but he fumbles a little bit, is able to get it now, gets the kickoff. Goes right to Lev Katz of the River Rats. And Katz is a good kick. Let's see if he just tries to set it up in front or if he goes for the whole shooting match here. Big kick. Is it straight? Looks to be. And they're bringing it back up to center. That's the second goal for Lev Katz now. And all of a sudden, it's 14-13. Tight match here between the River Rats and the Lobstermen. And umpire Bruce Rogers puts it up for grabs again. Knocked ahead. And handball to Burbank now. Burbank with a kick. Goes a little wide, but he's got somebody right there. And, oh, Meisner can't take the mark. But he's got it right in front and kicks the goal. Didn't take the mark, but he was able to get it. There was no one near him. Then he went to kick it, but I don't think that was the kick he was expecting. Kind of a little blooper, but it still managed to make it through the big sticks. So as a result, the Lobstermen have the goal. And they have the lead once again. 3-2-20 now to 2-1-13. And that was, I believe that was a behind. As you look behind the attacking goal, you see the, I believe the Boston Lady Demons warming up. They've got their big tournament next week. That was indeed a behind scored by the River Rats, so now it's 2-2-14. Jerkel will just kick it to himself so that he can move, make a little space for himself. In a contest, and Even can't come down with it. It goes to ground now. Katz is going in there for it. Druckenmiller's got it now. Druckenmiller running around, just able to get it off, and The mark is taken. Kicked ahead by Aaron. Oh! And it's actually bounces off Burbank. And after it bounces off Burbank, it bounces off the goal post. And they'll take the kick in. With it now is Rusty Smith. Smith kicks it ahead looking for Meisner. He's got him now. Meisner on his way toward the goals. He's got Shippers right in front. Handballs it off. Gets it over to whoever's wearing number 1. And it looks like that's a behind. Indeed it is. Joe Connor getting set to take the kick in. So 3-3-21 now. So right now, Lobstermen up by a goal. Action coming back into the end, and Rusty Smith kicks a goal, it looks like. Indeed he does. So the Lobstermen increase their lead now. 4-3-27 to 2-3-15. They lead the River Rats by 2 goals. If they could pull one off today, this would be a huge win for the Lobstermen. And once again, trying to hit out to advantage is Sean Burbank. Fighting for it now is Shibbles, and he was pulling the jumper, so as a result, the free kick will be going to Shibbles. Actually, he had his jumper pulled. Kicks it out. Burbank takes the mark. And Shippers has it now. Shippers in close, ready to take a set shot. He's well within range. Shippers has 1 goal so far today. He's got 10 goals so far in the Metro competition. And that looks pretty straight, and that goes through. That's a goal. And the man they call Ads does it again. (5-3-33) now for the Lobstermen. River Rats down by a few goals now. Up it goes once again, and knocked over. And the ball goes to ground with it now. That's Murray. Ari Jonah kicks it in. It's going to go out on the full, it looks like. There was a free kick going to the Lobstermen. Looked like it went out ahead of the goalpost. Although maybe not. No, it's a point because Jordic is taking it out of the goal square, so that was indeed a behind. 2-4-16 now. Oh, big mark there by Knezovic in traffic. Nice contested mark, and he's going to kick it ahead. But it's taken there by Even. 2 opposition marks in a row. Even just tries to handball it out to Shippers, but can't do it. He's had the ball knocked away by Murray, but Shippers able to get to it now. Handball over to Jordica. Jordica gets past the tackle attempt of Druckenmiller. And he handballs it back to Shippers, but it falls to the ground before him. Shippers goes to ground, but he's still got the ball. Tries to kick it in front now. And Ari Jonik has it now. Over to Lev Katz. Katz with a handball off, and here comes Joe Connor with it. Coming up the corridor. And Even takes it, doesn't take the mark because it hits the ground, but he's able to come away with control of the ball. Big kick toward the sticks, and it's going to stay in. Just kept in there by Shepard. And Shepard kicks it out now. And he's got Knezovic for the mark. River Rats trying to bring it up the corridor now. Kick there looking for Murray. Murray's got it. Jim Murray for the River Rats. Handballs it ahead. Knezovic on the run now. I'm sorry, that's Katz. Katz with it on the run. Big booming kick. And that's a big booming goal, it looks like. That's the third goal for Lev Katz. And that's right at quarter time. As they blow the whistle. And everyone will take a break. At the end of 1 quarter of action, the score stands. The Lobstermen, 5 goals, 3 behinds, 33 points. And the River Rats, 3 goals, 4 behinds, 22 points. We'll be back next with second quarter action You're watching Australian Rules played in America. Of course, we're talking about stateside footy. Stay tuned, more still to come.
Today, we gather to recognize the selfless decision of one of the most influential women of our time. The woman who, after having one too many drinks, chose not to drive home buzzed. Here today to honor Rachel is the family whose lives she spared.
As the teams come out for the start of the second quarter, let's go take a look at the top goal kickers from that first term. For the Lobstermen, Meisner's got 2, Shippers has 2, Rusty Smith has 1. So far, the River Rats have 3 goals, and all of them off the boot of Lev Katz. So those are your goal kickers coming into the second quarter now as the team swap sides. And we get set to roll things out here. Bruce Rogers getting everyone set up and lined up in front. Mentioned a couple of times the number 1 for the Lobstermen, that being Zach Slater, who is mostly memorable because in the first Metro episode I accidentally referred to him as Zack Snyder, who of course you may remember is the director of the remake of Dawn of the Dead, which betrays sometimes I can stick the wrong name in at the wrong time, and also I'm a big fan of zombie movies. But anyway, moving over now, it's hit out, and Shepard's got it. He's pulled down though as he gets the kick away, and an easy mark taken there by the Lobstermen. And they start right where they left off. Rusty Smith takes the mark there, a nice kick there, and he handballs it off to Shibbles now. Shibbles coming up the wing. He's just going to kick it ahead. Right to Joe Connor, though. Connor takes the opposition mark for the River Rats, and now the Rats are away. And it's spoiled at center. Few players going for it. With it now is Meisner. Meisner, however, gets tackled by Shepard and Knezovic. Trying to get it there is Burbank. He can't. Now Knezovic kicks it ahead, and it's taken there by Jim Murray. Murray with a kick ahead, and Ari Jonik has it spoiled on him by Shibbles. And let's see, we've got free kick awarded there to the Lobstermen. And he's got Burbank on the wing, and he's got him. Burbank handballs it ahead now. It's over Jordic's head, though, and getting there first is Joe Connor, who'll have a go of it. And he actually gets hit by his opposite number 7, Sean Burbank. They battle for the ball now on the ground, and Shepard's got it. And there we go. Rusty Smith takes the opposition mark and moves it ahead now as the Lobstermen look to go into attack. Big mark taken there by Shippers. He's within range, that's for sure. And the ball goes off the prodigious boot of Adam Shippers. And I don't see a signal yet, but I think he's actually signaling, Bruce Rogers was signaling it's out on the full. So Shippers' kick had the carry, but just didn't have the aim. So the kick goes out on the full. And the River Rats will kick it out from their own back pocket. Kick ahead into the center area. Taken out by Rusty Smith. Smith kicks it ahead. Over to Slater. Slater kicks it ahead now. Almost taken by Shepard. Now with it is Shibbles. And Matt Shibbles scores. He kicks a major. And the Lobstermen increase their lead. 6-3-39 now. 39 points for the Lobstermen. Still 22 for the River Rats. Matt Shibbles there picking up the ball after that contest. Nice kick for one of the new faces of last season. Matt Shibbles, of course, first year joining the Demons Club was last season. Had a couple of really nice marks at Nationals. Knocked way ahead by Knezovic, looking for Jonik. Can't get it to him, though. Going in there is even as well. Lobstermen have it, though. Druckenmiller gets it, and, Shibbles takes the mark. But then the kick is spoiled. Jordan is going to move to get it out of defense. And the mark taken by Slater. Big kick. It's going right to Knezovic, though. He'll take it in defense for the River Rats. Now the River Rats will go into attack, looking for Jonik. Jordica gets it, though. Oh, and apparently there was a little bit of interference in that contest, so as a result, Ari Jonik will take the free kick. Nice chance for a set shot at goal. Jordan now the man on the mark. And it looks like it's going right. Looks like that's going to be a behind. And Jordan getting set to take the kick in. So now 3-5-23 the score for the River Rats against the Lobstermen 6-3-39. And the kick in goes over everyone's head. Battling for it there. Couple of players, and now Slater has it. Kicked ahead. Lev Katz takes it though. Easy mark for him. Miser was too far up the field to take that kick. And contest in the middle. It's spoiled. Goes to ground. River Rats come away with it. And handball to Druckenmiller by Knezovic. Goes to ground now, and now the Lobstermen look to go into attack again. The handball goes over to Burbank. He misses on that handball, though. Shepard picks it up. He's going to kick one towards goal. And it's taken there. Aaron's got it now. Now Aaron Ten Burn has the kick. And it looks like we've got a point. Indeed we do. Another minor score for the River Rats. And taken there by Matt Garofalo, who now is out there. He's able to kick it ahead now. Over to Slater. Oh, and his kick is smothered by Ross Druckenmiller. Goes to ground there. A couple of players fighting for the crumbs. Coming out with it now. That's Rusty Smith. Meisner takes the mark. He'll play on. Try and kick it through. Oh, I think it just went short. A little short to the right-hand side, so it's going to be a point. The Lobstermen now at 6-4-40. 40-24, they're up by 16. Mike Shepard about to take the kick in. And he'll just kick it up. Goes to nobody, actually goes to ground, but fighting over the crumbs now, a couple of players. And there now is Lev Katz. Handball over to Druckenmiller. Druckenmiller trying to find some room. Gets it to the boot. Goes over everyone's head, and it's going to stay in play, though. Kick over, and that's a... Let's see. Oh, it's still in play, I believe. Or is it? Hit the post. Okay, so that's a behind for the River Rats. 40-25 now. Kick over. Looked like it went completely across the face of goal, but it actually bounced off one of the goalposts, so counts as a behind. Kick now goes over. Knezovic takes the mark, and the River Rats go back into attack. He kicks it ahead. Long kick, trying to set somebody up in front, and can't. With it now, kicking it through, and it's going to go through for a goal. That's Jim Murray. Murray for the River Rats. Got it on the ground, was able to keep it straight. Bit of a grubber there, but it goes through for the goal. And now the River Rats take a big bite out of that lead. All of a sudden, we're looking at a 9-point ball game now. 6-4-40 to 4-7-31. As we have another helicopter flyover. It's one thing I notice when we do games here. An awful lot of helicopter flyovers. And knocked ahead by Knezovic. And with it now, that was Rusty Smith who just got dispossessed. Garofalo tries to work with it now. Teams battling over the crumbs. Shepard trying to handball it ahead. Goes to the ground and still a battle for it. Jonik is in there. Garofalo is in there. Garofalo gets it now. Is able to sidestep and get the kick off. Rusty Smith takes an easy mark. Smith now, big kick ahead. Looking for Shippers. He's got him! Shippers takes the mark. Shippers go for the set shot, or we try to set up Meisner in front. Meisner's right there. Lev Katz is on him. And it's a big kick and taken. Marked there by Knezovic. And he kicks it ahead. Druckenmiller's got it now. Tries to handball it over to Murray. Murray's got the goal. He kicks it ahead now. All right, to Shepard. Wasn't 15, though, so it's not a mark. Shepard just big kick ahead there. Taken by Jordica, who then gets taken down by Jonik. Handball through, and right now he's just going to rush it behind. So that's a rush behind for the River Rats. 4:8:32 now. They're down by 8. And with it, here comes Slater. Slater along the wing. Kick looking for Shibbles. And he loses. Knezovic has it off the ground. He handballs it ahead. Nobody there but Matty Garofalo, though, for the Lobstermen. His handball is deflected by Knezovic. Knezovic will handball it over to Connor now. And Connor kicking it up, looking to go into attack. And Murray takes it. He plays on. There's nobody there with him. And he's going to go through and kick another goal. There was a contest. Murray was in the middle. He had 2 guys around him. But he caught it and kept on going. There was nobody behind them. He had a clear shot, an open goal square, and just runs and puts it right through. So all of a sudden, what was once a 20-point game is now a 2-point match. Lobstermen still up 6-4-40 to 5-8-38. As they get it to bring it back to center. Ball it up again. And up we go. Hit out to advantage by Burbank. Shippers has it now. Handballs it to himself. He's got one man back. Connor, the kick, it looks like it goes a little wide. Wind picking up a little bit. I wonder if the wind caught it. That's going to be a behind. Shippers with the point. Oh no, they're bringing it back up to center, so that's a goal. 7-4-46 now. And the Lobstermen add to the lead, and they needed that one badly. With it now is Slater. Kicks it up looking for Meisner at forward. He gets it. Meisner's able to get around Connor. He's got a clear shot to the goal. If Druckenmiller can't catch him, he's got it. Meisner adds to his total. And more importantly, he adds to the Lobstermen's total, and they add some points back to that lead. Back up now to a 14-point lead, 8-4-52 to 5-8-38. And then bring it back up. Luckily, down that end of the ground, they have a lot of help getting straight kicks today as the Lady Demons are out there doing their Saturday morning training. Up it goes once again. Hit out to advantage by Burbank. Actually hit out to his own advantage, but he can't pick it up off the ground. Knocked down by Druckenmiller, but they do go into attack. Slater's got it now. He tries to get it around, but Katz is there. Katz will pick it up for the River Rats, and look for Knezovic. It's going to go over the boundary line, though, as they tried to line up Knezovic at forward on the flank. Couldn't do it. Boundary throw in now. And it goes to Katz. Katz handballs it ahead looking for Knezovic. Slater's got it now. Over to Burbank. Burbank touches down. Kicks it ahead. Tried to get it to Rusty Smith, but Druckenmiller wound up getting it. And Druckenmiller kicks it ahead now. And it's taken there for a mark by Murray. Murray's able to kick it to Jonik, who marks it. Now Jonik just kicks it toward goal. Takes a bounce in front. Knezovic in there as well as Jordica. Knezovic gets it now. And he's grabbed by Sean Burbank from the back. Try to get it to Knezovic again. Handball goes over his head. Knezovic gets it off the ground now. Handball over to Katz. Katz with a big kick. And it's bending. That's going to go through. So another goal there for the River Rats. Katz from the off angle was able to get some bend in it. Nice little banana kick. 6-8-44 now. So now they trail by 8. 8-point match here late in the second quarter. They go up again and knocked out to advantage by the River Rats. First one there, though, was going to be Shippers. Shippers with a handball over to Matt Garofalo. Garofalo with a big kick now. He's got Burbank in the clear. Burbank with one player back. Burbank's just going to kick it. And let's see. That's a goal. Nice kick from Burbank. He was able to get some space. (9-4-58) now in favor of the Lobstermen as they look to hit it out once again. Burbank taps it out, but winds up going through a couple of sets of hands, but with it there was Slater, who now gets it over to Shippers. Shippers with a kick. He's looking for Meisner. It bounces, takes a weird bounce. Winds up in Connor's hands. Connor handballs it over to Katz. Katz just kicked the goal for the River Rats. And there's a contest for it. Nobody comes down with it. The ball goes to ground. Early even going, trying to get to Crumbs. He's able to get it off the ground now. Still able to hang on to it. And he puts up a big kick. Shippers going for it. Shippers takes the mark. He had Connors in the back there trying to spoil him, but Shippers winds up taking it. Definitely a makeable set shot here for Adam Shippers. And that goes through. That's a goal. And we've signaled halftime there. Another scoring shot at the final whistle. So the Lobstermen add to their lead. Now they're back up by 20. At the end of the second quarter, we are at halftime, of course, and the score now stands. The Lobstermen still in the lead, adding some much-needed points late on in the quarter. Right now they have a score of 10 goals, 4 behind, 64 points. And the River Rats right now, 6 goals, 8 behind, 44 points. We'll bring you the second half next. Stay with us. You're watching Stateside Footy, the show that brings you the game that's Australian-made, American-played, and we bring it to you on cable and online at StatesideFootyTV.com.
There is also a very attractive extended warranty option that includes free service and parts for the next 5 years. But there's no need for you to get that. You failed to get the test you needed at the doctor that would have detected disease early enough where it could have been treated. So you won't be around in 2 years to see him grow up, which means the warranty would be useless. Okay, sign here, please.
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
Teams coming out to start the second half of action right here at Briggs Field on the campus of MIT. Leading goal kickers so far in the game for the Lobstermen, Shippers and Meisner both have 4. Matt Chibbles kicked 1 as well as Sean Burbank. For the River Rats, it's pretty much Lev Katz. He's already kicked 4 for today. Also, Jim Murray has 2. So those are your goal kickers right now. And who's up top as far as kicking the majors here. And we're getting set once again to throw the ball up and start with our second half action. Players still coming on the field as Bruce Rogers holds it up and gets ready to deal it. And here we go. Third quarter action now here at Briggs Field with the ball coming out. Burbank takes it quickly, kicks it toward the goals. And I think, I just heard an awe, so I think that was a behind. That one looked like kind of a spiral. Almost looked like he was trying the torpedo punt. So that is a behind for the Lobstermen, so they score quickly. 10-5-65 now. And with it now is Joe Connor. Connor handballs it ahead to Jonik, over to Knezovic. It's smothered there, and with it now is Rusty Smith. Tries to get a handball over to David Meisner. Meisner's got it. He's got some space. He's able to kick it, and it goals it. Meisner with his 5th goal of the match. making things more difficult for the River Rats. Lobsters right now doing everything right. The Lobstermen up right now, 11-5-71 to 6-8-44. Lobstermen have yet to win a game. They lost in the first week to the River Rats. Last week they were smashed by the Old Boy Demons. But this week they've got everything working, so far at least. We still have a half a footy to play, but it's hit out by Burbank. Can't get it out to advantage, though. Now the River Rats take it into attack. They try to handball to Jonik. He takes it off the ground, gets it to Knezevic. Knezevic kicks it ahead. And who's going to get there first? It's going to be Jornica who takes it after it goes through the behind posts. So that'll be a behind for the River Rats. And the mark taken there by Even. Now kicked ahead, and Rusty Smith can't get it. Druckenmiller actually knocks it out of bounds. I'm sorry, that wasn't Rusty Smith. That was Zach Slater. 71-45, the current score here at MIT. Burbank hits it out. Tries to get it over to Slater. Druckenmiller takes it. Now with it is Murphy. He's got 2 goals already. Kick up. Nobody but Lobstermen there, though. And the opposition mark taken. Taken out by Smith after Jornica kicks it out there. Goes along the ground. It sits for Slater. Slater's on the way now. He's got space. Oh, he shanks it, though. It's going to roll through and... Oh, did he even go for a behind? Boundary throw in. Was heading for a minor score. Last second, it clipped off and went to the right. So it'll be a boundary throw in the lobby's forward pocket. Rivermen able to clear it out, the River Rats rather. And move it right up. Handball back to Druckenmiller. Back to Murray now. Murray with a big kick. Going for it there is Jornica, who takes it once again in defense. Takes a bounce. And just looks to kick it up. He's looking for Shippers. He's got him. Shippers marks it. He plays on as Jonik goes around him. Kick over there. And it winds up going to Slater. Slater kicks it. Oh, it goes well wide. That looks like it's going to roll out. Meisner can't get to it in time. It'll be a boundary throw in. 71-45 the score right now. And knocked out of the ruck contest and goes over to Meisner. Meisner with a grubber. It's still live. Shippers has it now. Getting through Jonik. Kick there, Rusty Smith. And let's see. It looks like he's calling it a goal. Tough angle, right in tight. Or is he calling it a goal? No, he's not. They're not going back to center. It was a behind for Rusty Smith. Tough angle right near the face of goal. 11-6-72 now as Lev Katz takes the kick in. Taking there. Shepard's got it now. Shepard's on the move. Kicks it into space. And Aaron will be the first one there. He misses the handball attempt, though. Tries to kick it. It's a big kick. And it's going. It's going to bounce. Oh, it takes a bad bounce from him, though, and stays in play. Jornica takes it now. He's got some space to run. And to get the kickoff. Puts it over Burbank, though, and then it takes a weird bounce. Burbank able to catch up with it, though. Being pursued by Druckenmiller. Handball's off now to Shibbles. Shibbles takes a bounce and then fumbles it. Able to get back, though, and get around Knezevic. Still moving in. Shibbles with a kick. And a goal. So Matt Shibbles now has his second. 12-6-78 now for the Lobstermen. River Rats at 45. One of the things being, of course, some of the key River Rats aren't here today. We mentioned Grant Dawson before. Things might be running a little differently if he were in the side. Of course, the first game with the River Rats this year, he kicked 8 goals. Took a lot of key marks up front. And Druckenmiller hits, I'm sorry, that's not Druckenmiller, it's Burbank. He hits it out. Yeah, because, of course, Druckenmiller would be in the ruck. Anyway, let's see here. Goes to Even right now. He handballs it ahead to Burbank. Burbank Tries to get it to Smith. Bounces at his feet, but Smith able to pick it up. And kicks it over, looking for Shippers. Shippers has it now. Shippers gets it over to Slater. And Slater goals it this time. 13-6-84 now. Sean Burbank walking a little gingerly after that last exchange. He's still getting up in the ruck contest. And he's able to hit it right out to Shibbles, who gets it to Rusty Smith. Kicks it along the ground looking for David Meisner. Meisner has it now. Handball, it's intercepted there by Lev Katz, but he's taken down, dispossessed. The ball goes to ground. Still on the ground. Handball out. Looking for Slater. Slater's got it. Shibbles with it now, and that's going to be behind. Or is it out of bounds? That's going to be a boundary throw-in, so actually that didn't go through at all. Oh, it did. Okay. 13-7-85 now. Ari Jonik with it now. He's hit by Jordica. Once again, battle of the Jays going on here. Jordica and Jonik. They wrestle forward on the ground. And picking it up, not moving with his Murray, I'm sorry. However, someone get pinged for a throw here. Okay, now. Things getting a little colorful out there on the ground now. Free kick, apparently Jim Murray got called for a throw. So as a result, the Lobstermen will get a free kick. Jordica getting set to take it now. Backing up a little bit, Ari Jonik is the man on the mark. Kicks it ahead now, takes a bounce, goes right past Meisner though. And Shepard can't pick it up. With it now, that's Murray. Goes through Knezovic. Knezovic trying to get it now. He's being harassed heavily by Even. Over to Jonik now. Jonik with a kick. And that's a goal. Ari Jonik gets on the board with his first major of the day. 7-9-51 now. No, actually, I'm sorry, that's not a goal. That was a behind as they took the kick in. So let me retab that for a sec here. 6-10-46. As it is on the ground now. Katz tries to handball it over. Winds up going to Shibbles. Shibbles on the move, runs through a few people. Kicks it ahead. He's got Meisner in the open. Meisner takes the mark. Open, goal square. Meisner's just going to kick the goal. $14-7-91 now for the Lobstermen. Right now, Meisner averaging 2 goals a quarter. Not bad if you can keep up with that. Grant Dawson did that the first week. And Shibbles has it now. Handball to Shippers. Shippers fighting for it along the ground. Tipped ahead by Shepard. Shibbles has it now. Goes over to Rusty Smith. Rusty Smith has the open goal square. And just puts it right through. Another goal. 15-7-97 now. So it's 97-46 now. Lobstermen in front by 51 points. A couple of times the River Rats have gotten burned going for a contest and leaving the goal square open. And Shippers takes the hit out from Burbank. Matty Garofalo has the mark. Oh, boy. Looks like Mike Shepard ran over the mark, and Matt Garofalo is going to be awarded a 50-meter penalty here. Or in this case, at least, free travel to the top of the goal square. And he's got it. Matty G puts one through. 16-7, 103 now. The Lobstermen have officially hit triple figures. If it keeps going this way, this will be a huge win for the Lobstermen. They're first in this Metro competition for 2012. Right now, they're 51 points out. And hit out to advantage by Burbank, who gets it over to Shibbles, who now gets it over to Slater. Handball to Garofalo, who can't take it. Oh, and then Druckenmiller goes crashing over him. Kicked ahead by Shibbles, and that's going to be behind. 16-8, 104 now. And Katz with a long kick looking for Knezovic. Goes over his head. But he gets it to sit for him. It's being pursued by Meisner, but he's able to kick it ahead. But right to early even. And it goes to Garofalo. Garofalo handball to Shippers. Shippers is able to sidestep. Kick it toward the sticks. And I believe that's a behind. 16-9, 105 now. 105-46 the score here at MIT. And Lev Katz getting ready. He's the fullback for the River Rats for today. And he takes the... or is it? That was a goal. Okay, it looked like it went through for a behind, but actually was a goal. So 17-8, 110 now. So it's 110-46. Sometimes because of the angle we're at, it's a little hard to judge. Oh, and we have a free kick being awarded to the River Rats. Goes over now to Lev Katz, who can't hang on to it. He still can't hang on to it. It's taken away, but he's then able to dispossess Slater. Shippers has it now. Over to Smith. Smith has it. Handball ahead, looking for anybody. Shippers bounces off his leg. Goes through Knezovic, though. Shippers still trying to kick it ahead. And he grabs it, just tries to kick it off the ground, and that's going to go through, but not all the way, as Joe Connor picks it up in the back. Druckenmiller has it now. Kicks out, and I believe the first person there is going to be Rusty Smith. Smith with it. Tough angle. Probably try and center it up a little bit. Or really try it. And that's a point. So Rusty Smith with another behind. 17-9, 111 now. 111-46 our score here. Lev Katz, of course, to take the kick in once again. And he booms it up. Long way. Bang! Knezovic takes the mark on the wing. And Knezovic now looking to kick it up towards halfback flank. He's got somebody there. He's got two people there, actually. Neither able to come up with it. With it now is Shepard. Shepard over to Connor. Connor kicks it ahead. Looking for Aaron. He's got him. He takes the mark. And he's within range. Right there. And that's a major score. 7-10, 52 now. That's 52 for the River Rats, 111 for the Lobstermen. And coming out of the contest once again, Katz has it now. Katz with a big booming kick. It's got the carry. It's got the aim. That's a goal. And two quick goals for the River Rats. Huh? Oh, no, that was a behind. It looked like it went through the sticks, but no. 7-11-53, actually. Kick through and... Garofalo with it now. Shippers takes the mark. He was wide open in space. He's got a set shot from front now. At center half forward. Big kick. And it always seems to be straight and true when it's off the boot of Shippers. And indeed, they're bringing it back, so now it's 18-9-117. Now they're up by 64, 117-53. Couple of quick scores by the River Rats, nullified by another major for the Lobstermen. And off the ruck contest, Druckenmiller takes it. Kicks it up looking for Shepard. Can't get it to him, though. Shepard able to move it ahead, though. Jordica gets it, but he's going to really only be able to carry it out of bounds. So there'd be a boundary throw-in from the River Rats' front pocket. And it winds up in Lobstermen hands. And with it now, that's Smith over to Garofalo. Garofalo kick off the ground. Shippers has it out with one hop. Handballs to Smith now. Rusty Smith kicks it. That was marked. That was David Meisner, who's now in a position to kick another goal. It looks like he's got it. That's another goal. So now 19-9, 123 to 7-11-53. And that's three-quarter time. Once again, the score just as the whistle sounds. So we're now at three-quarter time. And the score, the Lobstermen 19-9, 123. And the River Rats 7-11-53. We'll be back to bring you the final term next. You're watching Stateside Footy.
Here we go. What? What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent, because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you.
As they come out, the leading scorers in the game so far up to three-quarter time. For the Lobstermen, Meisner's at 7, the Shippers has 6, Smith has 2. Katz and Murray lead the River Rats. 4 goals for Katz, 2 goals for Murray. And we're set to ball it up and start this fourth quarter of action. And up we go. Head out to advantage by Knezevic, who gets it out to Murray now. Murray on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure created by Shibbles. Druckenmiller has it now. He's looking for Ari Jonik. Goes through his hands, and it goes to ground. Aaron's going to be there, but he's being knocked off the ball by Zach Slater. With it now is Jonik. Jonik with a kick toward the sticks, and goes right through Even. Kicked, and it's going to stay in play. Kicks it out now, looking for Shibbles. And the Lobstermen looking to go into attack. Gets it over now. Winds up going into the hands of Lev Katz. Katz kicks it ahead now. Looking for Murray. It's spoiled over by Jordica. Jordica winds up coming away with it. Oh, and he handballs it right over. Goes out of bounds. And I think they're going to be giving the free kick for the deliberate way they are. Knezevic takes the mark there. Ari Jonik just handballed it right out of bounds. He was called for a deliberate out of bounds. Kick goes in. Oh, it's taken right there. And away come the Lobstermen once again. Kick to Shippers. Shippers can't mark it, but he's able to corral it and get it after the fact. Kicking up ahead, looking for Meisner. Meisner can't mark it, but he's able to take it down. He's with Connor there. He's got it now. Has an open shot, and he's got a goal. Another goal for Meisner. That's his 8th. And now the Lobstermen have hit the 20-goal plateau. 29-129. And moving ahead now after that ruck contest is Russ Druckenmiller, who gets taken down, but didn't have a prior opportunity to dispose of the ball, so it'll just be balled up as they consider the ball tied up. Head out to no clear advantage, although Rusty Smith has it now. And he handballs it over. It's taken now by Smith again. Smith with a big kick up. He's looking for Shippers. He's got Shippers. Runs a long way to take that mark. He kicks it up ahead now looking for Meisner. And it goes right through his hands. But the Lobstermen have numbers. And he's able to kick it, and that's another goal for Meisner. 21-9-135. So that's 9 now for Meisner. So now Meisner scores the goal. And now the Lobstermen have to be thinking about possibly hitting the century mark. Or getting what they call the ton, basically winning by a 100-point margin. Which is what they were almost beaten by last week by the old boys. They actually lost by 98. This week they could win by 98 if they can keep things going, or even more. And with it now is Druckenmiller. Druckenmiller with a kick. He's looking for Shepard. He's got Shepard. Shepard plays on. Shepard's just going to kick it toward the sticks, and it looks to be I believe the signal was made from the umpire, Bruce Rogers, but I didn't get to see it because there was a player in front of him. But they're bringing the ball up to center, so that was indeed a goal by Shepard. So Mike Shepard gets on the scoreboard today. 8-11-59 now. It was indeed a goal for Shepard. And the Lobstermen try and knock it out. Ooh. Slater almost put it right into Burbank's face. Here comes Shibbles with it now. Shibbles takes a bounce. Gets around Katz. Able to move, takes another bounce. Still keeps with it. Kicks it toward the sticks. And I hear applause. They're bringing it back up to center, so that was indeed a goal. 22-9-141. It looks like they're making a little bit of a swap here. And looks like Garofalo is now going to be in there for the River Rats as they're making a change. As Knezovic comes off, so they'll bring in Garofalo to the other team as interchange. And once again, this being an informal competition, they do that from time to time. A player will find himself playing for one team at the start of the game and have the other teams jump around by the end of the game. Or in this case, in Matty Garofalo's case, his own sleeveless fitness T-shirt. Let's see, with it now, Katz, who gets hauled down. Can't really get a good kick away. Handball goes over now to Even, who hits it right over Jordica, actually, who's being covered by Jonik. Handball's over, gets it to Shibbles. Shibbles with a kick. He's got Meisner on the wing. Meisner can't take it, though, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. So we have a boundary throw in now. Served up by Joe Connor. Hit out by Mike Shepard out to Matt Garofalo. Meisner has it now. Meisner wrapped up by Shepard, but able to get a kickoff. Shippers is under it. Shippers can't mark it, though. Druckenmiller gets in with the late spoil, and he's able to handball it back to Katz now. Katz kicks it up the corner for Connor. Garofalo has it actually now, over to Druckenmiller. Druckenmiller kick up now. Can't get it to Murray. Picked up by Shibbles. And he kicks it, looking for That's going to be a behind. Or is it? No, actually, it looks like it went out on the full. So no score there for the Lobstermen, as the kick did go out on the full. Mike Shepard to take the free kick from his own back pocket for the River Rats. Spoiled by Rusty Smith. Burbank has it now over to Shibbles. Shibbles over to Rusty Smith, handball back, and goes ahead of Shibbles. Garofalo winds up with it now, trying to bring the River Rats into attack. And it's kicked ahead now. And going for it there is Aaron of the River Rats. There's a battle for it now, and tug on the jumper, and the free kick going to the Lobstermen. They kick it out now, and Rusty Smith takes the mark. Smith kicks it ahead now. Meisner marks it. A little bit of a jump there, takes the nice aerial mark overhead. And he tries to kick it into Jordica or anybody. And it's going to be deflected, goes off a hand, and it's just going to go out of bounds, which means we'll have a boundary throw in at the Lobstermen's right forward pocket. And knocked out. Shippers has it now. Shippers gets it to the boot. And I believe Shippers just goaled it, which he did. Shippers cementing his lead in the Golden Boot competition. 23-9-147. That's the score now for the Lobstermen to 8-11-59. (147-59). As they ball it up once again. And it's taken there by Rusty Smith out of the ruck contest. Kicks it now on the wing, looking for Shippers. He gets him. Whoop, hang on, we've got a player down. Got an injured player, we stop play here. Can't see who the injured player is at the moment. And that's Rusty Smith who's down. I was actually looking forward for Shippers. I didn't see what happened there, but obviously some sort of collision took place. I've had a little bit of a personnel change, and now and he's going back. Shippers has it now. Shippers with a run. He kicks, and it looks to be, just a behind. That's a point. (23-10), 148 now. Kick out back by Katz. Punched ahead by Even. Garofalo has it now. And he kicks it, trying to get it out to anybody, really. Jonik's got it now. Jonik handballs ahead, and that's going to be a goal. (9-11-65) now. And they'll bring it back up, so River Rats with another goal there, adding to their tally. It's number 4 who kicked the goal. I believe that's Aaron. We were told his name was Aaron at the head of the show. So, if your name isn't Aaron, or Ari, no, it's Aaron. We already have an Ari out there. So if your name isn't Aaron, sorry, that's what we had for the info here. Knocked back by Garofalo. Tried to get it to either Katz or Druckenmiller. Katz has it now. He'll handball it over to Druckenmiller. And Druckenmiller's on the run. Takes it up the corridor. Going right through the center square. Big kick. Nobody back there, though. No, the Lobstermen seem to have numbers back there, and indeed they do. Jonik has it now. Ari Jonik was the only River Rat out there. Shibbles can't take the mark, but he's able to pick it up off the ground. Kicked ahead now, but it looks like Katz will be the first to get to it. By a long shot, and indeed he is. Kicks it ahead. Nice sliding mark. I believe that's Aaron again. Kicks it over to Garofalo. Handball to Katz. Handball back to Garofalo. Kicks it in, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a boundary throw-in. So we got a boundary throw-in now. And up it goes. Knocked ahead by Garofalo. Punched out by Jordica. And Slater's got it now. Slater's hauled down. That's got to be holding the ball. Indeed it is. Nice tackle there by Murray. Catches up with Slater. Slater gets called for holding the ball. Oh, nice mark by Ari Jonik. Ari Jonik's going to play on. And kick's going to go across the face of goal. With it, there's Jordica, who gets bumped up by Druckenmiller. And it's knocked out. So we'll have a boundary throw-in at the River Rats' right forward pocket. To be thrown in by Ed Callahan. And punched ahead and punched back. And it's going to go out. We'll have another boundary throw-in. We go once again. Right over to Katz. Katz with a kick toward the sticks. It's going to go wide, though. Right across the face of goal. Jonik has it, though. It's still in play. Handball to Aaron now. He's got a kick. And it's going to go out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw-in once again at the River Rats' right forward pocket. And knocked out and winds up in the hands of Slater. And Shippers can't take it. He's pushed now by Druckenmiller, who has it now. Ross Druckenmiller kicks it ahead. And Aaron takes the mark. Looking in front. Oh, it goes off a couple of hands and then goes through for a behind for the River Rats. 9-12-66 now. And the kick in goes over Slater's head. Garofalo has it now. Druckenmiller kicks it ahead. And it's dispossessed. With it now, Murray tries to get it. He's got it. Gets the ball off the ground. Gets around Shibbles. Moves toward and kicks up and... Oh, nice spoil there by Burbank. Burbank now going after Katz. Katz able to handball it off, but even the first one there. And the Lobstermen go into attack now. He's got Meisner. Meisner's going to play on. Handball's up to Shippers. And Shippers will just jog to the open goal square and kick it right through. (24-10), 154 now. (154-66) the score right now. Here the Lobstermen trying to rally on the troops, make sure the River Rats don't get 10. Shibbles has it now. He's able to get around Murray. Handball out to Slater now. Slater turns on the Jets, kicks it, and it's going to go wide, it looks like, or is it? No, I see applause. (25-10), 160 now. And, oh boy. And it goes over to Katz now. Katz kicks it towards the goals, and I believe that's a goal for Katz. Indeed it is. So they get the 10th goal. 10-12-72 now. And apparently there's 1 more minute left. We just heard called on the field, so I don't know if we'll see the Lobstermen do the ton today, do the century, get the 100-point lead. And it's taken by Even moving it ahead. And takes it. Burbank takes the mark. He'll just stop and take the free kick. In front right now, it's 2-2. And that goes way wide. I believe that's going to be behind. So it'll be a kick in. 161 now. Jonah can't take the mark. He's able to get the bounce off the ground, though. Kicks it ahead, looking for Katz or Aaron. Goes through both of them, and Even winds up taking it. Early Even for the Lobstermen. Gets it out now to Shibbles. Bounces up through the corridor. Gets around Garofalo. Still has it. Puts in the big kick. And full time. Okay, the final kick there was behind. And we have our final score. The Lobstermen, 26 goals, 12 behind. And the River Rats, 10 goals, 12 behind. The Lobstermen pick up their first victory of the Metro competition. Now they have 1 victory, as well as the River Rats and the Old Boys, too. So all teams even now with a victory apiece. And that's going to do it for today's edition of Stateside Footy. Don't forget, we're here with you. We bring you American versions of Australian rules football. Basically, the teams that play the Aussie game here in the States, we bring those games to you, at least from the Boston area, because, of course, that's where we are. But you can pick us up online. You can see the show. You can either go to www.statesidefooty.com, statesidefootytv.com, actually, which is our main website. Or you can go to blip.tv/StatesideFootyTV or vimeo.com/StatesideFootyTV. And you can also find selected games on YouTube as well. Till next time, on behalf of my intrepid camera person, Stacey Robert, I'm Bill Robert, thanking you for tuning in today to Stateside Footy, and we'll check you out next time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you.